Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hi guys, my name is Jeff, TradeWinds. I'm going to be doing a video walkthrough. So this is going to be your water heater. The way this works is you'll hook up to the city water connection, which is on the other side. Turn it on. You really open this up, or actually you first put this plug in, then turn on the water. Relieve the pressure with this. Once water starts coming out right here, you know that the water heater is full. Then it's safe to light, which you can light up from a push of a button from inside. To drain it, make sure you open this up. Water will come out like that for about 5 seconds. Once it stops coming out, then you come down here, pull this plug, and it drains from right there. It's your propane fill station. You do have a battery in there as well, and underneath the hood. This is going to be your generator. To start this, you can start it from inside and outside. You will have to do oil changes and stuff like that. But to start it, you will have to prime it first. And you'll hear the pump kick on. That light comes on, then the pump. Usually hold it for a second, let off. If it doesn't start right away, just do it again. You just want to be careful that you don't flood it out. Usually starts right off after you do it a couple times. You can get wiper seal lube and bulb seal in the parts store. I'll usually lift this up, spray behind it, spray on the outside just to keep it lubricated. Do that a couple times a year. Compartment spaces. It's going to be your short cord, so that's where you'll plug in at. You do have option for cable satellite in there and some 110. Outside shower. This can be for your city water connection. So if you go to the park and you hook up here, you'll get water through the system as soon as you turn the water on. This is going to be your black tank flush. The way that works is you'll hook up your water hose right there. Hook up your sewer hose. Make sure the black tank is open. Turn on the water, and you have a mechanism inside that's just kind of turning around inside that black tank and cleaning off all your sensors and all the stuff inside. Just want to make sure that you have this open while you're doing it, otherwise it'll just fill up the black tank and come up through your toilet. When you do dump, I always dump the black first, then dump the gray. Just kind of cleans out your sewer hose. Gas station, you have an outside shower. That's going to be all the things that you want to do as far as like when you hook up to your city. You'll want to go to 1 and 6. If you want to fill up your tank for your potable water, which would just basically be running off the water pump, you'll go to that one. Country fill, that's kind of old school, to where you'd have a bucket with a hose in it, hooked up to a city water connection, turn on the water pump, and it'll suck it up through that way. You want to put it through 1 and 4 when you do your black tank flush, and 2 and 4 if you want to winterize it on your own. You have a backup camera. That's your awning. It's fully extended. When that flap gets to about 90 degrees where it's at right now, it's fully extended. Highly recommend, if you're not using it, just keep the awning in, or if it's raining hard or really windy, just keep it in. It's not worth the insurance. Access to the back of the refrigerator. I would take that off a couple times a year, also vacuum it out. Exhaust your furnace. You do have a couple outdoor speakers as well. You have a main power switch, so if you shut that off, you'll cut all lights and everything. You turn it back on, everything comes back on. It's going to be for your awning lights, outdoor speakers. You can do that inside or out. Interior lights, your power step on and off. The way the power step on and off works, if it's off, your step will stay out automatically at all times. If you leave it on, whenever you open up the door, the steps will come out, and when you close it, they'll go back in. It's going to be your leveling. The way I usually do that is I will open up all the slides, then hit auto level. Your jacks will come down, it'll do a little dance, that'll beep at you, and then it's done. You just want to make sure there's no one inside walking around, otherwise it'll confuse and it won't be able to level itself out properly. It's your carbon monoxide detector. You do have some 110 USB ports. This is going to be your monitor panel. This will tell you your levels. You just hit that and it'll light up, tell you what everything is. It's going to be an inverter button, and you can start your Jenny from right here as well, from inside. And I'll tell you how many hours you are. And you have slide 1, slide 2. You do have tank heaters. Your water heater is going to be for the LP side on the left. On the right is going to be for the electric side. And then you have your water pump. So if you're dry camping, you don't have full hookup, that's where you'll fill up your potable water and run the pump right there, and you'll get water through the system. Have your microwave, stove top, and the oven. These 3 burners right here are going to be for the top, just by spark right here. All you got to do is turn it on the little flame there at the arrow and spark it up, and it lights right up. The oven, on the other hand, you will have to come to this one, turn it, hold it into the pilot mode, then spark it as you're holding it. I'll usually let it light up right there at that coupler, and I'll let it the flame sit there for just until it just warms up. You don't want to just hurry up and turn it on. The flame will just go right out. Once it heats up, I let off on this, and it usually lights right up. Refrigerator and freezer. This is gas and electric, so you can just turn it on. It's on electric right there, or auto, so once you unplug, it'll switch over to gas, which it just did. Temperature gauge. You can also just go to electric there. You can go to just gas or auto. Sorry about that. Your freezer will usually get cold in about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours roughly. You're looking more about 8.5 to 10 hours for the refrigerator. So what I would recommend is when you're plugged in, just put it on electric, let it cool down. Once you guys go down the road, you can switch it over to gas and you'll be good to go. TV, fireplace. The TV, when you get to where you're going, or if you're on the road, you can do an auto search depending on where you're at. You'll get anywhere from 18 to 20 channels. It's going to be your thermostat. It's pretty easy. Just kind of push this on. It'll go to fan low, fan high. It'll go to cool. That'll be your air. Then next one will be heat. These are going to be your temperature. And then off. It's going to be basically tell you that's your power control system. You can scroll through there. It'll just tell you everything is powered, no loads, everything. It just tells you how everything is powered, and if it's not. It's going to be for your vent. You adjust the speeds, up, close it, make it so it sucks the air in or out. Your breakers and your fuses will be in here. When one of those fuses goes out, a red light will shine next to it just to let you know which one it is, so it makes it super easy. One thing I would recommend, I would get behind the toilet, check the fittings, underneath your kitchen sink, bathroom sink right here. Going down the road, stuff does tend to loosen up, and I would just make sure that you tighten them up once you get to the campground, or even when you get home from the campground, just to be on the safe side. I don't want you to end up with water all over the floor. Your seating. This table does come down. It'll just rest right there. Cushions will make up the rest of the mattress for a bed. Alright guys, well thanks for shopping at TradeWinds, and have fun camping.